Okay, ratios and proportions. You already did this, so hopefully this will make some sense. We're not going to do the first 3 examples. Go ahead and skip down to the bottom. Okay, so the correct way to solve this mathematically, if you have something being divided, the opposite of division is multiplication. So if I want to get rid of this divided by 10, I'm going to multiply by 10. And whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So that cancels. X equals, let's see, that would be 6. Either use your calculator or use your head. 3 times 10 is 30. If I put that over 1, I get 30 over 5, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. Okay? Mathematically, that's what you're doing. Okay? What you can also do is cross multiplication. You may have probably heard this referenced as the fish. So here's what you're going to do. Pick out which fraction has the variable in it, and that would be the one on the left, right? You'll notice it's the same problem. We're going to see if we get the same answer. On that fraction, start on the side of the fraction that's a number, not a variable. So I'm going to start down here with the 10. Hold your pencil there and drag it diagonally and multiply diagonally. So I'm going to write that. Multiply diagonally. So 10 times 3 is 30. Then you're going to divide up or down. So 10 times 3 is 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6. When you come back across the equal sign, it equals whatever the other tail end of your fish is. So x equals 6. Pretty convenient, right? So where things get more difficult is like when I look at 5, notice it's not just a variable, it's a variable plus 4. But your fish cross multiplication is still going to work. So again, which fraction has the variable? The fraction on the left. Start with the side that does not have the variable. 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 divided by 8, we're just going to leave that as a fraction. And it equals the other tail of the fish. So it's going to equal m plus 4. Now I can subtract 4. And let's see. This is 1 7/8. So it would be negative 2 1/8. Is that correct? So, alrighty, let's see. Is there another complicated one we can try? Maybe let's try number 8 here. So again, start with the fraction that has the variable. Start with the opposite side, dump the bottom since it doesn't have the variable here. 10 times 3 is 30. 30 divided by 8 is a fraction that I think the only thing I can do with is simplify. And that's my answer. Okay, so the cool thing we can do with these then is make ratios so we can solve things. So it takes 7 minutes for Isabella to walk around the gym track twice. So I'm going to make a ratio with that. I'm going to put minutes on top and 2 laps on bottom. By the way, it doesn't matter if I'd have done it laps on top and minutes on bottom. We're going to end up with the same answer because when you set this up, you're still going to put minutes on top and laps on bottom. Whoops, this one should be laps on top. Notice that I'm keeping the labels consistent there. So it says, at this rate, how many times can she walk around the track in half an hour? How many minutes is half an hour? 30. All right, so see that I put 30 on the same side as what it was on the left. I'm going to put X laps, and now I can fish it. So 30 times 2 is 60, and 60 divided by 7. I'm going to have to grab a calculator here. 60 divided by 7 is approximately 8.6 laps. Notice again, if I try it over here where I did it the other way, same fish here. 30 times 2 is 60. 60 divided by 7 is going to give me that same 8.6 laps. So it doesn't matter how you set it up as long as you keep your labels consistent. Either minutes on top both times or laps on top both times. Let's do another one just because I know these are weird. A scale is every 5 centimeters to every 2 meters. So if a wingspan model is 28.5 centimeters, what is the actual wingspan? So X meters. Notice centimeters and centimeters are on top. That's the key. Now just fish it. 28.5 times 2 is 57, and 57 divided by 5 is 11. Oops, let me try pen. 11.4, don't forget your label, meters.